Hey Belle, it's me, Noam. Let's get started. So we're going to first do 11A. So 11A says, hey, if you have the use of 59.1 grams of sodium iodine, how many grams of iodide solid would that create? Well, I'm going to just take the important things from this question. So we want to take the question itself, and then we want the tools that we're going to use in order to answer the question. So always the balance equation. So we're going to take that, and just the relationship with sodium iodide. I'm going to put that underneath, and the iodine solid. Now, where did I get this? Well, okay, to do everything, we need the balance equation. And then it tells us that we're going from sodium iodide to solid iodine. So that's how I do it. So now we're going to just scroll this down, and let's do the math that's involved here. And you got this. This, I remember last year, you were really good at this stuff. So first of all, I'm going to go from 59.1 grams of sodium iodide, and I need to know how many moles that is. So remember, in chemistry, what we do is to get rid of something, we have to put it on bottom. And you might say, hey, how did you know you wanted to put mole on top? Remember, it's the moles really that's our currency in chemistry, right? Like this 2 really stands for 2 moles. This in front of it is a 1 mole. It's actually how we communicate. So it's really, if you're ever stuck, just say, okay, do I have to go to moles for this? It's one of the ways you can possibly enter into it, okay? So we look at the relationship up here, and I'll highlight it in green. And it says that sodium, 1 mole of sodium is 149. So watch, 1 mole is 149.9 grams. So now we multiply across. And remember, I'm going to cancel out what's on bottom and what's on top, right? The units. So when I multiply this out, I get 59.1 divided by 149.9, and if I do it on my calculator, I get 59.1 divided by 149.9, and I get 0.39. Actually, I guess the significant figure is so 0.39, oh, I'm sorry, 0.394. So in my calculator, I get 0.394. Okay, now I'm going to take that, right? So I have 0.394 moles of sodium iodide. And I want to know how many moles of iodide solid that is. So I go to my balance equation, which says right here that 2 moles equals 1 of iodide. So again, I want to get rid of this, so I'm going to put this on bottom. So 1 mole. Unfortunately, it's not 1 mole, it's actually 2 moles, right? That's what I just showed you. Up here, it's 2 moles. So I put 2 moles down here because of this relationship, right? 2 equals 1. And I want to know how many moles of iodide solid that is, right? So look, this is, and again, I got this from up here, okay? And this cancels. And then I just use I just multiply across. So I say 0.394 divided by 2. And that will give me the number of moles, right? So 0.394 divided by 2 is equal to 0.197. Which, if I use significant figures here, I would really say it's really equal to 0.2, right? So I have 0.2 moles of iodide solid. All right, well that's good, but it's not what I want, right? I still want. I want grams of iodide solid. So I just have to use my final relationship. Iodide solid, 1 mole is equal to 253.8 grams. Well, I want to get rid of moles, so I put mole on the bottom. And 253 I put up top. I multiply it across, and that looks like a 0.253, but that's really a multiply, right? That's a multiply. So 0.253 times 0.2 is equal to about 50 grams. I'm sorry, I should have put that here. I2 solid grams of iodine solid. Okay? So that's the first step. So that's answering part A.